Hey, what's up, man? So if you're over 30 pounds overweight, every single one of those pounds has a cost. For example, every single pound adds 4 pounds of pressure to your knees. So if you're 40 pounds overweight, that's 160 pounds of extra force on your joints with every single step. Imagine how that adds up over time. It's going to wear down your knees and lead to early arthritis. And it's not just your knees either. Your heart, your lungs, your organs, all of those, they start to be under a lot of constant pressure during this process. So your body's working overtime 24/7, even when you're sitting still. That's the thing about it. That's one reason so many women feel chronically tired all the time. You know what I'm talking about. You're carrying that extra weight. It drains you before your day even begins. How about that feeling? And for some women, it's like carrying the weight of 2 people, right? Every single day. Imagine that. And when you're physically exhausted, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, your motivation drops, your fatigue turns into procrastination, and then that mental weight comes into effect, right? It becomes just as heavy as the physical weight as well. So to make matters worse, being overweight, it doesn't just affect your body, it affects your mental as well, your mood. It can trigger desperation. It can make it worse. I've coached many women who've lived this and they've felt that stuck, foggy, and frustrated feeling, not because they didn't care. That was just the opposite of it, but because their body wasn't working, it was actually working against them. And here's something most people don't even realize. Here's something they don't even realize. If one parent is overweight, this is where it gets into your children, right? That child's risk of becoming overweight increases by 50%. So if both parents are overweight, that risk jumps all the way up, goes all the way up to 80%. So if nothing changes, the cycle doesn't change either. And that's not good. But here is the good news. When you lose weight, you're not just taking the pressure off your knees, you're also taking the pressure off your entire life. Imagine that concept. You're lowering your risk of diabetes, of heart disease, of depression, and you also show your kids, which is big, right? You're showing your kids what's possible when you make good health a priority. So start doing that right away. It's a chance to start a new cycle, one of strength, one of energy, and most definitely one of longevity, longevity being quality of life. People end up 30 to 40 pounds overweight, not because of anything else other than these 3 things: lack of movement, lack of proper training, and a lack of awareness of what it is that they're eating. So when you fix those 3 things, you break the cycle. And inside, this is something you can look forward to. Inside our 21-day challenge, which is starting October 27th, we're going to teach you exactly how to do it, step by step. First of all, let me tell you, it's not a diet, it's a skill set. And once you learn it, you're going to be able to pass it down for life, not only to your family, but to anybody else that looks at you and sees you as an example. So it's not about being perfect, but deliciously imperfect, like I always say, works just fine. See you soon.